What's going on, my crew? This is Jay, and welcome to another episode of the Dark Trilogy. And in today's episode, we're going to continue to Purtify. You guys will notice that I'm going to be doing things a little bit differently here than I had before, because I was thinking about it. I need a wrench. I was thinking about it, and I was pondering how I was going to deal with some things, and I think instead of trying to make grass facades, I think it might be better to just rework the energy conduits a little bit. So, just a quick note, at some point in time we're going to have to get a Yeti wrench, just so that I know for a fact that the wrench I'm using is going to work. I was thinking on the wrenches, because we have 3 different types, and I don't remember which one is compatible with Ender IO. Hopefully this one is. Yes, it is. Good. So we're going to do it like this, and then of course I want to put the painter and the sag mill back down. Sag mill I want to put here, painter right there. And then let's go outside and continue to place the facades. And then I want to check on the bees, but here we go. Okay, so place that there, place that here. So what I want to do is I want to knock these guys out and then do things like so. Okay? A lot easier to deal with that way, and that way we can have it completely covered up. I just noticed also we've got some redundancies here, I think. Yeah, we got one redundant block there. There we go. So now we can cover it up without using facades, because I think that's going to be the main thing, is like, let's reduce the facade amount, and then I'll fix these little interesting things later, but I think the important part right now is to just cover things up. Okay, there we go. And then we'll place this down here. We may be using... Nope, we won't be using extras, because I can remove this guy. Cool. Okay. That makes things a lot more clean. And now we've got things hooked up here, and besides the fact that we've got these little minor cosmetic issues here, everything is compact and perfect. So, one thing I do want to work on, which I need to get a storage room underneath it, or connect one over in our actual storage room. I want to get the Ender IO conduits hooked up to these. We need a fluid conduit to go to a storage tank for the honey, because what I want is I want it to automatically, when the centrifuge goes in, I want it to automatically put the honey drops into the squeezer, squeeze those out, and load it over into here. The other thing is, when we get some of the plants going, I want to start trying to get the squeezer to work on whatever seed oil it works on. You see how we have all these things? One of the things I want to work on is I want 1 tank of each of these. So obviously that's going to be quite a bit. Okay? Yes, let's check on the bees, see what's going on. I'm tempted to empty out my inventory, but I have a few ideas of how I can do that. Okay, so pop over here. I think we need our beealyzer anyways. This is already empty. Let's refill that. And this guy will click in a little bit. But good. I think everything is running smoothly. But yeah, this is really important to me. I want to get the automation going. I really want to make things work, make things pretty, and we're going to have a lot of storage stuff going on down here. This is where the main storage of everything is going to be. Like I said, I want to have big, huge tanks of everything that we can. That's going to be really important to me. Put that there, put that there. We got some redstone to put away. We got some sulfur to put away. And go ahead over here with the Ender IO. Put our facades in here. Extra tools. Put away some of these things because we won't need them right now. And, oops. That's not what I wanted to do. Go ahead and put that there. Put that back in the Ender IO chest. And then I want to keep this actually the thermometer because we have a lot of stuff we haven't thermometered. That's been thermometered. That's been thermometered. Marble, could that be thermometered? No. Yeah, I wanna hone down everything that can be. I don't think that can be. Anyways, oh, you know what we do need to do? Oh, look at all this sand we have. Perfect. Stick that in there. What were we about to do? I forget now. Well, we need to eat. Oh, the bees. I need the beealyzer, which I think is an extra tools. No? Forestry? There it is. Okay. Phew. I was about to get worried. How many honey drops do we have in here? That's not the best, but it's good enough. Eventually what we'll do is we'll automate these bees and have them run through. First of all, I want to continue to go manual on some of them. We better go to sleep. I want to continue to go manual on some of these things for a little bit. But I want to automate the process of analyzing bees. So I want to have be able to just pull from honey and stick it into the bee analyzer and just have it output, okay, this bee is this way. I think with a little bit of programming and computer craft, I think it is. And there may be an easier way to do this. I don't know. I'm going to have to research it. Of course, some of you guys are smart enough to know. I can actually say if this trait is showing, put it back in the hive. If this trait isn't, put it in the gene pool. So that's sort of where I'm going to be going with the bees. But I kind of like the manual sort of thing that happens there. So I'm probably going to end up putting these two together anyways, but I want to see if the cultivated is expressed. Okay, so we're going to get either a common, a forest, or a cultivated, which isn't great, but it works. And this, I just want to keep this train going here because I want to get a lot more meadows. Bees. You working? Why don't I see a particle effect? Huh. I think it's working. There should be flowers nearby. It was working before. I wonder why it's not particling. I should have particles turned on. Yeah, all. Decrease, minimal, all. Weird. Maybe it's an update. Okay, so with that being done, the other thing I wanted to sort of check out today, I wanted to show you guys where we're going in Thaumcraft, and I need my Thaumonomicon for that. I'll put a B right here. You guys here? We got this thing moving, grooving. We need a few more of those. I do want to touch the, like I said, the node in a jar thing pretty soon here. We may only be able to capture one node, but I want to see how that whole thing works. As far as I know, it's you build it like a big machine. You'll see it right here. This is, of course, in the next episode. Right here, node in a jar. Word jars have proven themselves capable of storing all manner of mundane and mystical things, and you believe that you've discovered another use for them, trapping ore nodes. So this is how we make a node in a jar. And that'll store a node, and while trapped, the node is kept suspended and will not regenerate, viz. nor can Viz be drawn from it. It is possible to free the node from the jar by placing it in the world and clicking it on it with a wand. The jar will be destroyed in the process. Okay, by constructing a large version of a jar around the node and enacting the proper mystical formula with your wand, the node will become trapped inside. Problem is, our wand, extra tools, has a capacity of 50. If we look at the node in a jar, it looks like it needs 70 to trap our node in a jar. That may be problematic. Problem, additionally, is I do have gold wand cappings. I don't have this, and I can't go anywhere further on that. I don't know what I need to do to get that to work better. I don't know if I need some sort of artificing. Maybe. I bet you that right there. Let's go check this out, because this is basically the next step here. And I really, really, really want this to be a thing for next episode. I don't know if I can make it, but we can certainly try. Alright, let's get our tools. And we need paper, which I have them right there. I do want to get a little room off that. Of course, we're going to be expanding this facility, adding little boxes here and there. Obviously, this is nowhere near as pretty as I usually build, but we're not going for pretty here. We're going for function. I've said that multiple times. So hopefully you guys understand that. We need a lot more endo flames. Close that. Okay. Turn this into paper. We have a crafting bench over here. Or not. Just kidding. That is interesting. Maybe I should make a crafting bench. Bring one up there. I'm not sure how I want to deal with these Tinker's Construct machines here. Because I do need them for later, and I do want to automate them. But for right now, I think they actually belong in the basement. Sort of like how I see things going. Alright, let's take a research this this guy right here. And stick that in there, stick that in here. We have magic and metallium. So I don't know how we can match these things up together, so I'm gonna have to look. Fire. What's crystal made out of? Maybe I can do this on camera, off the cuff. Oh, here we go. Okay, so take a look at this. We go Vitreous, or Vitarius here, and Potentia here, and then we can do the order here. Okay. There, order. Got it! Haha! On camera. I'm smart. Now, let's see. Metal transmutation. Let's see if we can now. No. Ha. Did we get node stabilizer? We can research that. It does. Well, let's look up here. Did we unlock anything up here? No. There's another jar right here. So that's cool. Metal purification or metal transmutation. We also have magic tallow. Elementium. I don't think we're going to be able to figure it out between now and then, but I don't want to look it up. Okay, I want to use your help, and I want to experiment on my own a little bit, probably off camera. So by the time you guys see this, I'll already have figured things out. So, but yeah, that's going to do it for today's episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Next episode, we'll probably be working on something Botania-based. Maybe we might just work on some bee automation. Maybe I think that might be the best course of action right now. Is some some bee-based automation. But other than that, we'll see you guys on the next episode. Until then, happy mining and crafting.